Hello everyone, welcome to online class of science of class 6. In this class, we will start our new chapter which is Fiber to Fabric presented by me Priya Singh. In this chapter, we discuss about fiber and fabric. What we will learn? We will discuss few topics. History of clothes, fiber, yarn and fabric, type of fiber, plant fiber, ginning, retting, spinning, knitting. These are the few topics which we will discuss in this chapter. Let's get started. History of clothes. In ancient time, people used big leaves of trees, barks of trees, animal skin, etc. to cover their body. When man began to settle down in communities, he began to tie together twigs, grass, leaves, animal skins, fur, etc. into mats and clothes. They simply wrapped these fabric around their body because they didn't know stitching. Later, when needle was invented, people started stretching these fabric into different shapes to suit their body, and thus clothes evolved. Now, as we know that we have a variety of clothing choice for both men and women. They are varied from uh, color, designs, etc. In fact, nowadays we are moved from simple clothing to fashionable clothing. If you see in this image, you understand how the clothes evolved. We have learned that early mans did not wear clothes. They cover their body with leaves of trees and later with animal skins. With passage of time, they learn the art of weaving cloth. Fiber, yarn and fabric. What is fabric? A fabric is any material of a cloth that we use. For example, cotton, jute, wool, silk, nylon, polyester. These are a fabric. A fabric is made up of fine threads called yarns. When you untwist a yarn to loosen it, we see that it is made up of multiple thin hair-like strands called fiber. Therefore, we can say that fabric is made of yarn and a yarn is in turn made of fiber. Fiber. Twist several strands of fiber to make yarn. Twist several yarns together to make fabric. Now, what is fiber? Fiber is defined as a thread-like structure that are thin, long, and flexible strands. The two main sources of fibers are plants and animals. Types of fiber. There are two types of fiber, natural fiber and synthetic fiber. The natural fiber are derived from plants and animals. Which type of fiber obtained from plants? Cotton, jute, and which type of fiber obtained from animals like wool, silk. And an example of synthetic fiber is neon and polyester. Let us discuss in detail. Natural fibers. A fiber which obtained from plants and animals are called as natural fiber. Cotton and jute is obtained from plants and wool is obtained from sheep and goats. And silk is obtained from cocoon of silkworm. Now, synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber is made up of chemical substance which is not obtained from plants or animal sources. They are manufactured in labs. Example of synthetic fiber are polyester, nylon, acryl, etc. are a synthetic fiber. Now talking about cotton. Cotton is a type of natural fiber. Cotton is grown in a fields in a regions which are usually warm and have black soil. It means what? For growth of cotton, black soil and warm environment is required. In India, cotton is grown in Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat and Rajasthan. The fruits of the cotton plant, commonly called cotton balls. After maturing, these cotton balls burst and open up. Inside these, there are seeds which are covered with cotton. From these cotton balls, cotton is handpicked. Then, by the process of ginning of cotton, fibers are separated from the seeds. Cotton is usually used to make sari, shirt, pant, casual wears, bedsheet, curtains, etc. If you can see in this diagram, ginning is done with the help of hand, and in this diagram, the ginning is done with the help of machines. If you see, this is a cotton ball. This cotton ball is converted into yarn, and after converting into yarn, this yarn is converted into fabric, and with the help of this fabric we can stitch different types of clothes. Jute. Jute is obtained from stem of jute plant. So this is a jute plant. In India, jute is grown in West Bengal, Bihar and Assam. When the jute plant is at its flowering stage, it is harvested. Then the stem of such harvested plant are immersed in water for a few days so that they rot. If you see in second diagram, these peoples are immersing the stem of a jute plant into water. The fibers are then separated and the stem by hand. This process is called as retting. These fibers are converted into yarn by spinning and then used in fabrics. After immersing, that tissues are loosened up and converted into fiber. And after that, the fiber is used in making different things. The next topic is flax. Fibers from the stem of the flax plant are woven into linen. Linen fabric is used for tablecloths, napkins, dish towels, and handkerchiefs. If you see, this is a flax plant, and the next one image is the flax fiber, which is thin from the stem part of a flax plant. Coir. Coir is a fiber obtained from husk of a coconut fruit. Usually, coconuts are kept immersed in water for a few months. The husk is separated from the nuts. The husk is then beaten with the help of wood to get fiber. It is used in making ropes, mats, nets, bags, etc. You see, this is a coconut tree and this is a husk which we obtain from fruit part of coconut, and after immersing in a water and beaten by the help of wood, we obtain fiber, and after obtaining fiber we just convert that fiber into ropes. Spinning. The process of making yarn from fibers is called spinning. In this process, a large number of fibers from a cotton wool are drawn out and gently twisted such that the fibers get together to form a yarn. Devices used are takli, charkha, and modern day machines. Charkha is a wheel which was popularized by Mahatma Gandhi with an instant to promote in a house hand woven Indian cloth. After spinning, yarn are made into fabrics. If you see this woman, spin this fiber with the help of charkha, and this is a spinning done with the help of machine, and this is a charkha. Weaving and knitting. The yarn thus obtained is made into a fabric by weaving and knitting. Weaving. The process of arranging two or more yarns together to make fabric is called as weaving. Weaving is done on looms as shown in figure. Weaving is either hand operated or power operated. If you see this woman is doing weaving process with the help of hand looms, and this is a weaving process which is done by power operated looms. Next one is knitting. The process of getting a single yarn together to form a fabric is called as knitting. It is mostly used for woolen wears. This is mostly done manually and sometimes using machines. If you see this diagram, this picture shows the process of knitting. Next one is assignment. Just go through these questions and try to answer these questions in your own words. First one is what is fiber and explain its type. What is ginning? What is rattening? What do you mean by spinning and knitting? And last question is match the following. Just go through this question and solve it. Thank you.